Doesn't seem like there's anyone around.
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's Cheska!
It's been a while. How have you been?
Great!
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old, same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well, then.
What are you talking about? You should know the—
So, how have preparations been going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation. Follow me.
So this is the place you had in mind.
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts. Even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
It's you, Pyro Archon, and the heroes of Natland.
Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natland? Paimon.
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for the—
That's right. Everything going well?
Please, rest assured, everything is going off without a hitch.
Coach? Oh, is Yansan...
Hey!
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all—
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach, like student, huh, Didn't even break a sweat, you say?
Special.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though. I doubt I can think of—
Paimon agrees. In fact, after staying in Natland for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
So you think it's something about this place?
Yeah, exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought—
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining.
The wind is rising. I think I hear— I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat and just let me know—
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like— We've already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how Shilonen's doing, it seems they're fine. So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days—
we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be?
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust. Come on, just show us the course already.
Incoming!
You mean this entire thing?
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's gotta be grand. Yup, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final.
Oh, you're keeping those?
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping and allows people to go all out with their skills. A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens.
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful. No problem. I'll go get...
Whoa, Malika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to this. Do you think that she seems a little bit different after the war and all? Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness? Whoa, you heard too? So... Oh, so that's why you called us over. Wait, Coach, what about Paimon? Does she not even get to be a subs... Aw, come on!
I'm ready.
Try and stop me!
Live commentary, huh? Very nice.
Rev the engines!
It's a piece of cake.
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah!
I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
Come on, you said you wanted to challenge people, so let them rise to the challenge. Good job, contestant. Here, have some water.
You're too kind.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height. Oh,
It's a solid course, but, there are enough. For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
ooh, you're really thorough. And
Also, about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from this. Also,
a ball launcher?
it's been a long time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun one. Want to give it a try? Great.
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her! That was a thrilling game! Paimon was on the edge of her seat!
You played well. We can play a few more rounds when we have the time. No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the whole. Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for negative news about me. How much would you say contributed? Third.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected. Bye, see you soon!
See you soon, Coach. It's not every day I get to call Yansan that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub.
Well, okay, Paimon takes it all back!
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the usual.
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Hi there.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before.
We worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
So what is the usual? Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
You two are a riot. I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time, don't you worry.
Don't worry, in the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Really? You do? Speaking of your ways, Muika, you still haven't told us about how you plan.
Oh, that? It's Shibalanke is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories.
You mean Shibalanke might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that checking in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament? After all,
When Shibalanke ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and—
that's kind of like your life as Archon. You haven't lost your human side, you're just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
You're working on an autobiography?
No, I was joking. Even Shibalanke didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write—
Then, can Paimon have a super long title? So many dishes and such huge portions, too! Paimon spies mountains of meat as well! What?
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
Wait, what?
Our Archons always had a healthy appetite. Please enjoy the food while it's still hot.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around here, we were planning to stay.
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then. All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
All right, feel? Want another drink? Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something. Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
Lord Xbalanque is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face?
What kind of idiot do you take me for? We just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present, so why is he coming?
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't... I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels usually go?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Xbalanque is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and...
And now that you mention it, a fight but...
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already...
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle. Yeah, they really do love their Alright, Paimon's done eating. Let's head back. Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can. Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's about to start! Oh no, we've overslept! Only a little bit, but... Okay. Ah! Paimon can't believe it! Moeka totally called it! How could we have been so careless? Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggle to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
Hey there, how are you feeling?
Moeka, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist.
Light it up! Try and stop me!
Woo! We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding!
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
Paimon's entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are! So much air! And Paimon's stomach! Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that!
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him. And the other Archons, too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure! Our friends are yours, too!
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
That's right. Pay up a how. Yeah! Pay up a how! Darn it!
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan. From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah! Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress.
Leave it to us! We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet!
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already. If you find any leads on Lord Shibalanke, please pass them on to me. Thanks.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Shibalanke before things pick up. Oh! Hi there, Eon-san! Are you gonna... That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Shibalanke's resurrection, right? Got it, thank you! We'll keep asking. Huh? Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling. Woo!
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here? You... I'm not buying what you're selling.
The Traveler means it! Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Sweet Lolly. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll...
Good luck then! Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
So, what was that? Ha! Thing all about?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord. To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck.
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds.
Hey, Kanich, gonna take part in the tournament? Best of luck. You can do it. When? You're reliable as always, Kanich.
One, two, three, four. 2, 2, 3, 4.
How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
Oh, hey, you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's bot. I'll give it I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience.
Yeah, having the right mindset is everything.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who's...
Lord Shibalanke? A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich. I haven't seen anyone like that, though.
All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around.
I will.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Moika.
Supervisors, your report, please. How are the...
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition, however, when it comes to...
No leads, huh? The competition is...
Not what you expected?
Not necessary. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off. I believe we're all warmed up. Now, this iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now, remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
All right. Ready or not, here I go.
There's Mualani, a natural sports star.
I've got this. This round's in the...
Kanich is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course.
How's he so fast?
The gap between our competitors has increased. Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
So annoying.
The competition has entered its final phase! Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out!
Our champion has emerged, and his name
Kanish! That's amazing!
What? Yeah, that's our Kanich. I knew. What? So not only is this little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too?
You beat me fair and square, Kanich. People always talk about it. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this.
Come on, dude. What are you talking?
Losing to Kanich isn't really a lot.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could be... Yeah.
They're both so good. But wait, if that's the...
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Now that you mention it, where is he?
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalonke then? Just kill me now!
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Shibalonke?
You mean, he might be Shibalonke?
Wait, I'm Shibalonke now?
I've got it! Lord Shibalonke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must...
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame.
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Shib. Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kanich. Could he really... Huh? What do you look...
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Shibalonke's power, but rather that I could not. Please, excuse me. There you are. No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary... But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Shibalonke himself.
Huh? Who's that? I've never...
Isn't that Mausao? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Shibalonke?
Ahem.
Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can...
Huh? That's Lord Shibalonke? But...
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No!
This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Shibalonke for myself.
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion. Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Shibalonke is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take...
She's calling us! Quick, let's go! Hey, wait up!
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Lord Xbalanque. I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing—
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries, it's a first for me too.
I didn't
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Xbalanque, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the Divine Throne to negotiate with the Ruler of Death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque. You may call me dear beloved son, or just—
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
And these two are?
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us—
I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying. And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently I have my own plans. And as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical—
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body.
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Lali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayab, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious. In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the Ruler of Death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not with— She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
So your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of—
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the...
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and fate, but even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribe. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future, that is, the present, so I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect.
Yeah. Had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the rule. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules. The final beginnings and endings. Creation and...
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this...
and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day. Like, from sunrise...
a single...
What?
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere. And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it. Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap before getting up.
This is so embarrassing.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many... Oof, you guys in the future sure...
Well then, what's next?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate... So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able... I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I could actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero? Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mauika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all.
Very formidable indeed. So,
Yes.
using your current body? Will.
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel and a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. From the moment I first saw you, surely you shall not refuse me this battle. O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun. Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duel.
What is this place?
Is this a temple of the spirit?
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other.
We've been blessed by.
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself, the most radiant, most important. We have invited you here so you may witness the clash of suns.
Huh, I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a... But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body or strong of... Which of these are you, Malcolm?
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this. You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
Indeed. That's exactly what... As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
No. In war, there's no time for that. The fire's out. Let's stop here. That was an exhilarating battle, Malika. Looks like this old man still got some... You jest, Lord Xbalanque. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much. Just the slimmest of margin. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the year. This battle has been most meaningful. But take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only you. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to them. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is! Coming from you, it must be super...
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mawika, use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
What? So it's a blank check to bring any...
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the... Though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just...
Thank you for the offer, but the past lives on in my memories, and will always remain. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to...
Mawika?
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person...
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mawika, has one granted the special privilege, dear Mawika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd go war is over, Mawika.
All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit.
This is the fair. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voice...
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep...
Mawika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that...
Why so formal all of a sudden? Serious.
Huh? Mawika, where are you going?
Ho ho! Leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Shibalanke, doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a...
You're coming too. Come on, it's time for us. Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall!
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water? And you can stick it playing with this stuff as part of everyday life then?
Yeah, we're living good!
I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible!
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point, Mawika!
The hands of our friends, the Children of Echoes, are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This spike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
Is that Ochkanatlan? Ah, sure brings back memories.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
I think so too. It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
You can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natland back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun. Thank you, Maoika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the Yes, it is.
Thank you for coming back to see us.
Well, time to go.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Shibalonke. He closed his eyes.
I can no longer sense Well, it's gotten quite. Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving. Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys.
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure she's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was.
So she probably figured that we'd be.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Seems like they've prepared the
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon told...
Here, watch this.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will, even if you're surrounded by darkness, never...
Archon! Traveler! Paimon! You were really gone a long time.
We had a long talk with Lord Xbalanque. More than well. Xbalanque... he's a very good man.
So the only reason Lord Xbalanque didn't win the tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that. He had many revelations during this journey. And as he said, strength of mind is a...
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Xbalanque didn't even make it that far.
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
Indeed. Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior. A toast to our champ!
Cheers!
Hey, look!
Hello, Mausau. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the...
Huh? Me?
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary. Ha!
I see. I remember Lord Xbalanque. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too.
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were all...
Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can, but...
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a
Yeah. Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against him?
I think it was...
That wasn't a dream either. I did...
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news, namely that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating...
Wow!
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our...
Yeah! Amazing!
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our...
Very well. Acknowledge my victory. Recognize my...
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah. It's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for of course.
Oh, right. Malika, the Traveler said...
No. In battle, there's no time for that. The night is still young.